Welcome back to Nana Hobby channel. Today with this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make this mermaid tail blanket. The size that I'm going to show you today is for a baby 1 year old, so it's very easy to do. Just follow me step by step and then you're going to be able to make it. So if you're interested to see how I make it, keep watching. Thank you. So for this project I'm using impeccable yarn from Lupin Tree, and for number 4 they suggested to use a hook number 5mm, but I'm gonna use a 7 because I want a very soft and fluffy. So if you're interested, keep watching and then I'll show you how. So because I'm gonna make it for a little baby, a year-old baby, so the size is gonna be short, but depend on much chain you're gonna put it on, the big is gonna be your blanket. So for this project I'm gonna make a chain 10, and then this is like I say for a year-old baby. So I'm gonna start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then from here you add 3 more chain. 1, 2, 3, and that's gonna be your first double crochet. So you go in the 4th chain from the hook, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then you put double crochet. And then you put 1 double crochet in each stitch. Continue like that, and then I meet you at the end. In left, and here I'm gonna put 4 double crochet. So 1 in the same stitch, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're gonna put we wanna work like a mirror, like 1 double crochet, and then in the meantime I bring with me the little tail here so you don't have to sew later. And then I'm gonna put 1 single crochet for each stitch available. Continue like that, and I meet you at the end. Right there, 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, and then you slip stitch in the 3rd chain from the previous row. Now we're gonna do chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then in the first space here between the 3 chain and the first double crochet you're gonna make a 1 double crochet. Now we skip 1, and the second one we're gonna do 2 double crochet. 1 and 2. Again, skip 1, and the next one 2 double crochet. 1 and 2. Repeat it like this, and I'll meet you at the end before here. Keep 1, and the next one 2 double crochet. 1 and 2. Skip 1, and the second one 2 double crochet. 1 and 2, and then if you see you're gonna have like a V stitch, but it's not because we don't have any separation chain. So skip 1, in the next one 2 double crochet. skip one, and the second one 2 double crochet, skip one, the second one 2 double crochet, we are at the angle again, skip one, and the second one 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, and then we're gonna close here at the third chain from the previous row. 1 2 3. Okay, we're gonna start to increase. You're supposed to have something like that, and now we have to increase. So I suggest you to don't be confused when you be working around, to use a stitch marker, and then I'll show you exactly what I mean. So we're gonna start the chain 3 and single crochet in the first space here, and you have your first V-stitch here, and then you're gonna put a V-stitch in each V-stitch, 2 double crochet, and then here in each V-stitch you're gonna put 2 double crochet. Continue like that, and I'll meet you here and I'll show you what you have to do. So I'm here now. We start to increase to make the blanket like a body for the blanket for the mermaid. So in each not in each road, but every other road we're gonna increase. I'll show you what I mean. So in the next V-stitch, which is here at the angle here, we're gonna put 3 double crochet, 1 2 and 3. And to not be confused in the next row, you put a stitch marker in the middle. You have 3 double crochet. In the second one you put a stitch marker, and then you continue like that, 2 double crochet in each V. Continue like that, and I'll meet you here. So I'm here again, and then we have to increase. So 3 double crochet, 1 2 and 3. And then if you want, you're going to put another stitch marker in the second double crochet, and then we're going to close it with slip stitch in the third chain from the hook, and then again chain 3, 1 2 3, and double crochet in the first space, and then you continue again, 2 double crochet in the V-stitch, one and 2, continue like that into the stitch marker, and then I see you here, so 1 and 2, and then again here, 1 and 2, and then I'm gonna put a stitch mark in the middle of these 2 V-stitch that we created in the top of the 3 double crochet. So when we increase for the next row, we're gonna know exactly where we have to increase. So I'm gonna put a stitch marker again, and then you work 2 double crochet around, 1 and 2 into the next stitch marker. I'm at the stitch marker again, you take them out, and then you put again 2 V-stitch between these 3 double crochet. So 1 V-stitch here, 1 and 2, another V-stitch here, 1 and 2, and then again you put stitch marker between these two V-stitch, and then you continue like that into the next stitch marker. So we are at the stitch marker again, you take them out, and then here after the stitch marker we have a V-stitch, we're going to put 3 double crochet, 1, 2 and 3, and you put a stitch marker here in the second double crochet. So you have to working like that, like in one row we do the increase, the 3 double crochet, and the other row we're gonna work a V-stitch where we increase 2 double crochet here and 2 double crochet here, and then you have to keep on doing this, and then I'm gonna tell you how many row I did. So if you're gonna do it for a baby like 1-2 years old, follow this instruction. If you want to make a bigger, remember you have to make a bigger the base, the chain base, like for adult 15-20 chain, and usually that's what I did. I try to put the baby foot or the adult foot flat down in the floor, and then I measure how big is upper, like that, so you have an idea how many bigger you have to make the chain. So continue working like that, and then I'll tell you how many row I did before we're gonna change it. Okay, see you later. Okay, start counting here, not from the bottom here, the V-stitch. I make a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stitches, 13 row, sorry. Now you don't need anymore the stitch marker, because we're gonna work now without increase. You have to work in every V-stitch. This is the last increase. You're gonna work 2 double crochet here and 2 double crochet here, and then you continue grow like that until you reach the size of the body. So I think I'm gonna do another 10 row, and then I'm gonna show you the next step of what it's gonna be. So keep working like that without no increase. We could work just a V-stitch in each V-stitch all around, close all the time here with a slip stitch and the 3 chain, and then keep working for another, for my size, I mean for the baby size, I'm gonna work another 10 row, and then I meet you later. So far I make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 row. Now I'm slip stitch here, cut the yarn, then turn your work like that, and then put a stitch marker here. Now I'm gonna open this part, so another word, I'm gonna work all around here, but it's gonna open in the back, so it's gonna be more easy to fit the baby. But if you want to keep it going and make a close, it's up to you. I'm gonna open up here, and then I'll show you how. Okay, you have to find the middle from your work. We don't need this one anymore, so I'm gonna put in the middle here. Okay, I'm gonna put a stitch marker here, and then grab your yarn, slip knot, and then you're gonna start here, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet in the same V-stitch, and then you keep doing this, 1, 2 double crochet, oops, 2 double crochet in the same, in the next V-stitch, and continue like that into here, and then I meet you here. So I'm at the end of the row, sorry, you make a chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn your work, and then we're gonna work now a double crochet in the V-stitch, and then we're gonna work the same way, 2 double crochet in each V-stitch, and we do it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So, and you keep it going like that until you reach that side that you like. And then at the end I'm gonna show you how big it's gonna be mine. So far, that's what you look like. So I'll see you in a bit. So I make a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows for open it. So now I'm gonna make a little shell here to finish the little blanket, and then we're gonna make a detail. So I make a chain 3, turn your work, and 3 double crochet in the first V-stitch. With the chain 3 is count 1, 2, and 3. In the next V-stitch, single crochet. In the next V-stitch, 3 double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. In the next stitch, single crochet. So it's coming nice shell to finish the blanket in the top. So continue like that until you reach here. Okay, I'm done with the body. So it looks like it's open here, and then we finish all the scallop here. Now we're gonna make a detail here. So I make already one to show you how it's gonna look like. So this way. Hold on just a second. Then put it in that way that you can see. So this is an half tail. Now we're gonna make the second one, and then I'll show you how to make this decrease here and this kind of stitch. Okay. Now we want to work in the tail. So I already make a one, and then I'm gonna make it with you the second one, and then I'll show you how you attach it and everything. So we're gonna start with slip knot. If we're gonna make chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yarn over, skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and then the 4 you're gonna do double crochet. So it's 2, 3, because of the first 3 chain count a double crochet. So 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, Oh. Okay, turn your work, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, turn your work, and then we're going to increase in the first double crochet from the previous row, and then we're going to do it with the, we want to work it with back post double crochet. So I'll show you if you don't know how. Insert your hook here, go through, grab the yarn, pull through, yarn over, and you work your double crochet. Because we have to increase in this side only, because we're gonna work this way to make a wide here, we're gonna put another back post double crochet. So again, in the same stitch, you're gonna put another back post double crochet, and then here I'm going to use a stitch marker so I know that this side is going to be this side where I increase. And then you work back post in the next one, in the next one, and you're going to work all back post in all double crochet from the previous row, to make the tail 3D little bit. So see, it's more. And then don't forget to put a double crochet in the last chain 3 here. So again, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, turn your work, and then again back post double crochet. This tail is gonna be all back post double crochet. And then here show you we have the increase here from the previous row. So you see 2, 1 and 2. It's a little bit thick here, but you see. So you work a back post again in the first one and the second one. And then don't forget in the last chain here. Again, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, turn your work, and then we increase again. See, this is the increase. Every time you start here, you have to increase. So again, back post double crochet, and another one in the same stitch. And continue working back post until you reach the hand. I'll meet you here. Okay, I am at the end here. I'm gonna put the double crochet here, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then again I'm gonna work a back loop double crochet. And then I meet you here, but you have to increase. I'm here again to the increase, where I do the increase, and then I'm working the back post again here, and the other second back post, and the last one in the chain 3 space. Again, chain 3, turn your work, and we're going to increase again here. So back post double crochet, and another back post double crochet in the same stitch. and then you continue working like that. So you have to keep on doing this until you reach that you have here 18 stitches. When you have 18 stitches, you're coming back and I'll show you what you have to do next. Okay, after you finish your second tail, we're gonna sew together. Like that. Continue sewing yours, and then I'll meet you when you finish with. Now you're gonna put pretty long yarn, and then you're gonna start it here from the straight part right here. You like a whip stitch from here. Nothing fancy, just pass the needle like that, leave a little bit the hand, and then do it like that until you reach the end, the other side. There is a simple whipping stitch. Okay, I'll meet you here. Okay, now what you have to do, get the blanket, like that. Put it in the middle here, and pull the string here, in the both side. And then you want to make like a curve a little bit, just like that. See, like that. And then with the stitch marker, you're gonna put one here, the one at the end, at the bottom here, one here, and the other one here. Okay, like that. Keep pulling a little bit. And then you need the yarn needle again. And we're gonna sew together this piece. You're gonna start here from the stitch marker that you have. Oops. Pull a little bit more, like that. And then you're gonna pass in the middle here to the bottom. And then from here, and then you pass it to the bottom. Then from here to the bottom. From here to the bottom here. And then again here. The bottom here inside. Make a knot. Cut the yarn, and then you're gonna go from this side for the long length that we left, and we're gonna do the same thing. other side, just like we did in that side. So right here in the bottom, the tail, in the bottom, in the tail, in the bottom, in the tail, to the bottom here, and then you finish sew all the tail to the blanket. And then work inside the stitch here to loosen the end. Cut the yarn, secure all the end, all the loose end. Here. Let it disappear inside the stitch. Cut the yarn. You do the same thing all over. Okay? And then you have the little mermaid tail blanket. So thank you for watching. I hope you make it, and then I'll see you in the next tutorial. If you like it, give me a like, subscribe to my channel for seeing new video, and thanks for watching.